Stand by. Off here on the Queen Elizabeth Stakes. Faulkner Park jumped well with Tom Kidden, Lindemann and Geoglyph's pretty handy. Now, Deny Knowledge is a few lengths off the lead. Wider outline Infantryman and Via Sistina about midfield. Bayona bursting through the pack, improving together with Vauban. Rosham Park's back but in a wide position from Middle Earth, and Chaya Wolf's been snagged back to last. Lindemann got to the front and is going to hand up now. Deny Knowledge, it's her duty to lead them up, the year-long mare, and Deny Knowledge strides to the front by 2 lengths on Light Infantryman. Lindemann was happy to take the sit in third, 2 lengths away to Geoglyph, a lot handier in the run. On the inside of Tom Kidden, 2 lengths further back to Bayona, who's just shading Buckaroo and Via Sistina, almost in the second half of the field there in the white cap. The Japanese stallion Rosham Park the outside in the red cap, followed then by Faulkner Park, Middle Earth, Vauban second last, and 2 lengths away to Chaya Wolf, about a dozen lengths off the lead. So Deny Knowledge keeps the gallop good in the lead, out by 2.5 on Light Infantryman. Then Lindemann in a very handy third, 2 to Tom Kidden, who's just tugging along at this point. Geoglyph there on the fence from Bayona camp right behind them. Further back to Buckaroo, Via Sistina on the fence, Rosham Park on a 3-wide path as they come up to the 600 metres now. And Deny Knowledge the front runner, but Lindemann comes off the fence and Nash is going to challenge a long way out. It's Deny Knowledge being joined by Lindemann coming around the turn, who takes the lead. Then Tom Kidden, Bayona's winding up on the outside from Light Infantryman, and now Via Sistina. She's looking for the runs behind them. She'll have to go back to the inside. Lindemann takes the lead to the 200, but here comes Via Sistina. She's slicing through the pack. Bayona and Chaya Wolf down the outside, but Via Sistina takes the lead inside the 100. She's drawn clear from Bayona and Tom Kidden, and Via Sistina equals the record of the Great Winks with 7 Group 1s in a season. What an emphatic victory there in the Queen Elizabeth, beating Bayona and Tom Kidden. Then Lindemann, Rosham Park led on the scene from Chaya Wolf, then Middle Earth, a gap further back to Faulkner Park from Buckaroo, Light Infantryman, Vauban, Deny Knowledge dropping out, and Geoglyph was last in.
This incredible mare has done it again, Via Sistina, after what was heartbreak last year when they all missed the boat behind Pride of Jenny. Via Sistina finally claims her Queen Elizabeth. 13 wins on the board from 24 starts in a career now. This 7-year-old mare by Fastnet Rock. She came here, immediately won in the Ranvet. That was 12 months ago, and she's gone on a rampage ever since. 12, 1, 5 and 8. Number 1, Bayona, has run second. So a win and a second for Bayona in this great race. Number 5, Tom Kidden, has run third. Number 8 has run fourth, and that is Lindemann. And then Chaya Wolf, and then Rosham Park.
Yeah, it was looking a bit hairy for her for a long way there, but class prevails, and I think that's another track record, and that's an old one, Hampton Court, I think. And so just outside, was it? Okay, just outside the track record, but track record style performance. He was gallant in defeat, Bayona. Tom's run really well, Tom Kidden, and what can you say? What a champion mare she is. To do what she's done in this short time in Australia is amazing.
Absolute superstar win there, Ronnie. Like you said, it looked like James was in a bit of a tricky situation there at the top of the straight, but he just bided his time. Once he got the runs and he pushed the button, she was electric. She was an absolute superstar there today.
Yes, she's just outside the track record held by Hampton Court at 2 minutes .3. She's run 2 minutes .41, and it's easily the fastest Queen Elizabeth ever run. The race record held by... The race record was held by... No, that can't be right. The race record, I'll double check that race record. No, that's a class record, not a race record. A class record is held by Happy Clapper at 2 minutes .66. Of course, Happy Clapper didn't win this race, but that's a class record. So open weight for age, 2 minutes .66. It's a class record, but Hampton Court, he ran the 2 minutes .3 in a Spring Champion Stakes as a 3-year-old. Here's McDonald bringing Via Sistina back. Another great mare adds her name to this honour roll. So she joins Pride of Jenny, Winks, who won it 3 times And she sits comfortably along any on this on a roll. So for Yulong, they've bought big and they've bought plenty. But this is the best they've purchased. She arrived in our shores, but it's just got better and better and better and better. Mr. Zhang of Yulong bringing Via Sistina back in. So what a day they've had. The Oaks with Treasure of the Moment and the Queen Elizabeth with Via Sistina. In the space of a little over an hour, Mr. Zhang has seen two outstanding filly and mare, Treasure of the Moment and Via Sistina. Salute the judge.
Absolutely outstanding, Greg. And like you said earlier, she was great. But this mare here, she's an absolute freak. Just the way she done that. Obviously, she drew soft. She was always going to get a nice enough run, but looked a little bit sticky at the top of the straight there. But once James got the gaps and the momentum, she was electric.
Look at her go there. She got through Ronnie. She has that turn of foot. McDonald found daylight and she did the rest. And there we're looking Dubai on her. He just had the audacity to just keep coming and coming and coming.
Yeah, well, when he got shoved to the fence behind Geoglyph there, early in the race, you think alarm signals, but he just kept his powder dry, James, and when they all got itchy, he waited that extra couple of strides, and it paid a big dividend. Other than panicking and trying to get out of the situation, he just knew he had the mare underneath him that could deliver something like that, and was something special.
Okay, look, we can't get Chris Waller, we can't get James McDonald, so we'll have to hand it back to the studio and we'll come back with more.
Here we go. Yeah, you're right.
Well, Chris, I'll leave it to you. What do you say about Via Sistina?
Oh, she just keeps turning up every week. Yeah, you'd like to have a few more like her. And we have. We've got a great team, but she just shows that the difference between a good horse and a champion. So,
What were you thinking in the run?
I'm thinking that we were saving ground. It was an economical run, and we had the right man aboard. James has continued to mature and not panic, and that's the key to winning these big races. The big jockeys win them all the time, and to have one of them on your horse's back, it's a big plus for your team.
What about when she saw a bit of daylight, when he eventually weaved through and hit that gap? It's quite dynamic.
Yeah, it was good to see. She's a big horse, and she's quite scary, really, because we don't ask her too much at home. We just hold it together and know that it's their race day. And so, yeah, you are looking for them to sprint, and when she sprinted, acceleration was there.
She's uncomparable to any other horse you've had because you got her during her career. You got her from overseas, but it feels like she's gone to another level.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, we're still getting to know her. It's as simple as that, and she's well into her twilight years. But yeah, it's scary, really, how good she is.
Fascinating 12 months, really.
It has been.
That's all it's been, 12 months.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, and she missed the race last year with. We just miscalculated, and full credit to Pride of Jenny and Declan Bates and Kieran. They won the race, but they pulled our pants down.
Does that make up for it?
Yeah, it does.
You've been waiting 12 months for that.
Yeah, exactly. No, it was a tough day that day, but hey, I shouldn't be crying.
And Yulong, Mr. Zhang, he's had a big day. He's had a big hour, really, seeing Treasure of the Moment, and now your girl.
Yeah, great supporter of racing. He's brought a lot of money to Australia, which is great for the bloodstock economy. He's pushed the values right up, and he's not afraid to have a go and race these horses. So, yeah, it's an honour to be training for him.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Here's James.
Well done, Jay, mate. We say it every time she goes around, but how good is she?
Yeah, she's very good. And the trainer that trains her, he just picks her up beautifully every time, you know. He did it for a Cox Plate. He's done it for a Queen Elizabeth. And, look, you could poke holes in her performances coming into today because she hasn't been winning by big margins. But that's the type of horse she is now. She's only does what she has to. She felt like she was going to rip away and then at the furlong and she's just doing enough, you know. So, very good horse. There was one little worrying moment, but it's... I thought the one I was following was going to kick for a gap, and he just didn't go for it, and I ended up back off him. But she was superior in the end. Once they got those gaps, sliced through, bang.
Well done, mate.
Thanks.